story as well that came out this morning.
Steph, thank you very much.
Now, with album sales of over 10 million, Keane have become one of the UK's biggest selling bands.
But while their fan base today stretches around the world, 15 years ago, it's pretty much confined to a small part of East Sussex, where they grew up.
And it is back to East Sussex that Keane have returned for the opening night of their World Tour, which starts tonight. Tim Moffat's been to meet them.
For Keane, this is where it all began. The town of Bexhill in East Sussex, where they grew up and went to school.
And this is Bexhill-on-Sea, just down the road from Bexhill. Now, these days, Keane can sell out huge venues such as the O2 in London. But this is Bexhill's De La Warr Pavilion, and this is where their latest tour is about to start.
Rob, I've just moved the piano a tiny bit.
Why are you kicking off your tour here?
This is a place we all know from our childhoods, really.
We used to come down and on like these really grey afternoons and sunbathe on the really stony beach in the kind of the drizzle and hope that girls were going to come up and just sort of approach us, like sort of magnetically be drawn to us, but didn't happen.
Look back, 10 years ago, you guys weren't signed then. I mean, 2003 you recorded Hopes and Fears, 2004 it came out, and over that time, how has the British music industry changed?
People listen more to singles and it's more driven like that. And so for a band like us who are very focused on making proper great albums, you know, and wanting to put 12 great songs on a record, it's very difficult to get people's attention for long enough.
We were silent while the night, but you and I, we're gonna rise again.
But if you were today an unknown singer, would you go on X Factor?
I don't think so. You're kind of crushed to fit, you know, in a certain way, and you become someone else's kind of baby, really.
But Richard, you've described Simon Cowell as a insert expletive here.
Have I?
It's on the Keane website. I'm looking at it.
Oh well, it must be true.
There you go.
I actually think he's one of the better elements of that world, just because of his kind of brutal honesty.
Coming down on the sovereign light cafe.
We're very lucky, I think, that our music is kind of internationally loved, because I think a lot of British bands sort of find, you know, they're very popular within Britain, but their music doesn't kind of translate so well abroad. So I think, you know, we feel very fortunate that we get to travel to Argentina and play to, you know, 20,000 people over there.
There's a song about this place, isn't there? Tell us about how that happened.
We are outside the Sovereign Light Cafe, which is on the seafront in Bexhill, and Tim and I used to come here to warm up with a cup of tea when we come down to the beach.
When you're not pulled.
When we hadn't pulled, we'd admit defeat and go for a cuppa here.
Keane have written a song about this cafe. What do you make of that?
I think it's marvellous. I think it's wonderful, and it'd be really good for Bexhill, bring in lots of tourists.
So Bexhill-on-Sea makes its mark on British pop. That is a first. Tim Moffat, BBC News.
A lovely day they chose.
Didn't they? Coming up here on